Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am filming an updated gold jewellery collection video. The last time I filmed one of these videos was 2 years ago. It was back in 2019 and I thought, do you know what? It's probably time I film an updated version. For quite some time my jewellery remained very much the same and I didn't really have too many new in pieces or anything like that. However, 2 years later, 2 years down the line, there are definitely loads of new items that I haven't done or I haven't shared in a sort of try on way yet. So I tried on everything, I filmed all the cutaways as well. I've only got my favourite items here, so my most worn items, the one that you see the most on my Instagram, on my blog and here on my YouTube as well. The pieces that I wear the most, I do have a slightly larger collection than this, which you can see in my jewellery storage. The last one I uploaded was at some point last year, so that's not too outdated. But for this video, I really just wanted to share the favourites, the classics, the one that you see all the time, basically as well, so that I could update my description box with my gold jewellery links so that you can revert back to this video if there's ever something that you like, and hopefully it will be covered here for you. Naturally, as the title would suggest, all of these pieces are gold jewellery items, which I love and wear so much. You've probably seen all of these pieces at least once before, so I'm really excited to actually talk you through them and share why they are my favourites. I thought we would start with earrings, because earrings are the one piece of jewellery that I just feel lost without. Like, even if I've got a no makeup day or I'm just running errands, I will always put in my hoop earrings before I head out the door. So naturally I wanted to share some of my favourites. It's probably what I have the most of, actually. I have quite a large earring collection, particularly hoop earrings, but trust me, they're all different. They all have a place here in my collection. Let's start with the ones that I'm wearing right now. These are my chunky style hoop earrings. They're a medium size, I would say, and I've had these for years. They're from the Hoop Station and I think they are fantastic. They're such good quality. They really haven't tarnished much, if at all. They're a really great colour and they just look good with all types of other gold jewellery, and I really like quite a statement hoop like this one. I used to love really large oversized hoop earrings and I'm not so into that anymore, but I do really love the statement of a chunky earring like this one, which I think is why I just love these ones so much. They're so big. You probably see me wear these all the time. I feel like they are definitely a go-to for me and I just love them. For the second pair of hoop earrings, I have these little ones from Monica Vinader. These are probably the newest in my jewellery collection, actually, but honestly, ever since I received them, I have been wearing them so much. These, I believe, are called the Fiji earrings, but I will leave links to these and every single item that I share with you in the description box down below. So if you want links to any of these pieces that I share, then make sure you open up the description box, just click show more, and I will have left links for absolutely everything that I share in this video. So as I was saying, these are Monica Vinader. They're really great. Monica Vinader has a really nice shade of gold as well. It's actually quite difficult to find golds that complement each other because every brand has a slightly different tinge. Some are a bit more yellow gold, some are a bit more of like a bronzy gold, and I would say that Monica Vinader is slightly more bronzy, but that's what I personally really like. These are the Fiji Hoops. As I said, they're a really great size in my opinion. They are probably the same size as the ones that I'm wearing right now, but just thinner. So these are more of like less of a statement, I suppose. Great for every day, great for no makeup days and so on, just to add a little something. These next earrings I literally wore to death when I first got them. I can't remember how long ago I've had them now, either potentially like 2 or 3 years, maybe. I'm really not certain. These are actually from Whistles, and I've never had any jewellery from Whistles before, but I bought these because I saw them at the till and they really caught my eye and I just couldn't resist. As I said, I am an absolute lover of gold jewellery, so I really couldn't resist these. They're the perfect size hoop. Once again, they're a small/medium size, but these are large and they've got like a embossed circle detailing. Oh my gosh, my descriptions are awful. This is why I filmed cutaways of everything, so that you can see all of them up close and hopefully you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But these are stunning if you ask me. I really love these. They're a bit more of a statement but still quite delicate and still perfect for every day. Next up on the hoop selection are these. They're sort of like a hammered gold. They've got a hammered effect. These are from Parfois and I got these I got these in Portugal, I think in the summer when I was coming back to the UK. I spotted these in the airport and I ended up picking them up, and I really love them. I've seen similar on like Mango and so on. They're quite on trend at the moment, but still timeless if you ask me. I mean, for someone like me who wears and has so many gold hoop earrings, having something that's a little bit different, like that's this hammered effect, is really great within my collection, because it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things that it's not the plain gold, I suppose. It just makes a hoop earring a little more interesting. Slightly larger than the previous ones that I've shown you so far, but still not large if you ask me. They're still like a medium size, I would say, but these are also great. Once again, quite large, quite statementy, which I love. Next up is a bit of a combination of two favourites. So we have, of course, classic hoop style, but then also a pearl pendant, which I adore. I have a couple of necklaces as well with pearl pendants, and you'll see that that's something I do really like in my jewellery. But these earrings in particular are just brilliant if you ask me. They're from And Other Stories, and these tend to like come in and out of stock, so it's definitely worth like keeping an eye out on them. I love pearl earrings because I just think they're so beautiful. I feel like pearl and gold just go so well together. They look really beautiful. I love these in the summer if I've got more of like a light and airy look, but I also really love wearing these in the winter if I'm wearing like a big roll neck or something and I'm not wearing too much other jewellery. I like to have a more statement pair of earrings. And actually a great thing about this particular pair from And Other Stories is that technically you have 2 in 1, because you can remove the pearl, which I've only just thought of now, but you could even have it as a pendant on a necklace if you wanted to. So that's a really great thing about that, or even like as a charm on a bracelet, something like that. But then you also have the hoops, so it's not attached basically. They're 2 separate parts, which I think is really great. These were inexpensive as well. They're high street, but very good quality. I've had these for 2 years, I want to say. They're still great, they're still gold, they haven't tarnished or anything like that, and the pearl is still doing really great as well. I'm most surprised about the fact that I haven't lost one of these yet, so pretty good going. Onto the tiniest hoops I own. I actually have 2 pairs that are similar. I don't really know if there's any point me holding this up because I don't think you're going to see them. They're literally smaller than my rings, but these are just tiny hoop earrings. They're more of like the huggy style basically. These are from a brand called Estella Bartlett, and they have really pretty jewellery pieces as well. In particular, like their small hoops I think are really nice. The other pair are also from the same brand. These have a really pretty just like gem falling down, like a green coloured gem, which I think is really pretty. This is very nice for the summer, and actually if I had more piercings along my ears, I would actually love to have this as like my second one and then a plain one on my third piercing as well. I've only got 2 on this side, but I love them. They're really, really pretty. And as I was saying, I wear those with these as well. So these are tiny, tiny hoops as well, really tiny, but these have some little like circle detailing. I do think that they're too small for you to see from that distance, but they're really pretty, and I have filmed an up close of them, so you'll be able to see them that way. But I really like wearing these 2 together. So for example, the little drop pendant hoop with the plain hoop together, I think they look really cute. And then I have a few studs. Admittedly, I don't have a lot of them. They're just not something that I wear too often. However, I'll start off with the one that I currently have in my second piercing here. These little studs are from a brand called Helix and Conch. They do really beautiful stud earrings. They have a really nice collection. They sort of specialise in extra piercings, like additional piercings, not just the classic hole here, I suppose. So the one I'm wearing at the moment are the little lightning bolt, which I really love. This was actually really high on my wish list actually. I really wanted like a mini lightning bolt to wear in my second piercing, and Helix and Conch came through. They are like a mix of gold and diamante, but I quite like that. I find that a lot of studs are like that actually, and I think it's quite a nice way to sort of integrate or incorporate a new colour like silver and stuff, for example. I think it works really nicely. So that's the one that I have in at the moment. But another one that I wear very frequently is this like flower little stud as well. This actually also comes in a set. However, this set has 2 different ones. So one is the single flower, and then the accompanying stud is, or the accompanying earring is 3 of them instead. So it actually looks really nice on like both ears as like something a little bit asymmetric, something a little bit different, depending on the piercings that you have. I mean, in the cutaways I have this on one ear, this on the other ear, and I think it works really nicely as well. But they're so pretty. Helix and Conch does very beautiful studs. Next I will move on to rings. I'm wearing most of my faves now. I have a few that I'm not currently wearing. So I'll start off with the ones I'm not wearing actually. First up is this rose gold one. It's from Pandora, and once again it's got like little diamantes on it, and it's just a round ring, I guess. I don't really know what you call that. It's really pretty, and I actually think it works quite nicely with my gold jewellery anyway. It's definitely more of a pinky colour, but because it's got the diamantes on it, it doesn't, I mean, you don't really see the colour. Like, I think it works perfectly here, and all of these are gold, and I still think it looks really nice. So that one's Pandora. Then I've got this Evil Eye. Honestly, I can't remember which brand this was from. I got it like via Instagram, so I will do my best to go through my DMs and work out what the brand name is and link it down below for you. But this is an adjustable ring, so you can definitely like make it, I guess, adjust it to fit you. But I usually just wear it like this and wear it on my pinky finger. I think it's a really cute one for your pinky. It's one of those like Evil Eye ones. I actually have a matching bracelet as well, which I wear quite a lot in the summer. But yeah, it's super cute. I mean, it looks quite nice now. I'm gonna leave it on, but I love that as a little pinky ring. Next up, I have this one, which I don't know where it's from. It's from Portugal. It was gifted to me when I was quite young, and my mum was going through like some of the things that she has, and she saw this and she said like, oh, this was yours, like, do you want it now? And I was like, yeah, definitely. So it's really cute. It's actually got a little heart there, which is quite cute, and then 3 little diamonds in there, or like diamantes, I don't really know, but it's super cute. It's just a nice one. It's actually one that I wear very, very often these days. I really like it, but I don't know where it's from. Then I have this large round one, which is another that I absolutely adore. The gold of this has rubbed off like quite a bit. It's not as like rich as it used to be. I mean, compared to my other 3, I think you can tell this one's definitely more of like a, almost looks like washed. However, it's still very much gold. Like, it hasn't tarnished and become silver basically. It hasn't lost all of its colour. It's actually aged really beautifully. Like, it definitely has more of like an old feel to it, but I think it looks really, really beautiful if you ask me. So it's one of those that I love. It's another Instagram brand that I can't remember off the top of my head. I will do my best to go through my emails and go through my DMs to try and work that out and link it down below. The rest of the rings that I'm currently wearing, this one here in the middle is a Monica Vinader one, and it's got one of their stones in the middle. They do this in various different coloured stones. This one is the white version. I'm sure they have names, I just don't know them. But really love it. They do a beautiful green, which I think is stunning. But I have the white one, which I love. Also, Monica Vinader is this one here. This is part of their, like, don't know what it's called, but it's got like this square kind of linear, basically. I actually think this is called the linear collection. I might be mistaken. I'll link it down below. But yeah, really beautiful. Absolutely love that as well. It's just a little more unusual, I would say. And then on to some of my more recent additions. I have this dome style ring from Daisy Jewellery. This is part of the Estée Lalonde collection, and it's stunning. Very, very new to me, like incredibly new, maybe like a week or 2, but I'm loving it so far. Currently, I have it layered with this ring, which is another very, very new one in my collection. This is from a brand called Sif Jacobs. I believe they're based in Denmark, and oh my gosh, they have incredible jewellery. This is very much like a twisted, it's very simple, like it's very small, it's a thin band, but it's like this twisted style, which I really like. I just think it makes it a little more interesting, and it's great, for example, here, layered with another ring. And then this one, oh gosh, that was rude. This one in the middle is also Sif Jacobs and is stunning. It's got like wide style gems here. This like sparkles so much, like it's so beautiful. I was actually surprised that the band of this is plain and you only get this part on the front, but I actually think that's perfect, because otherwise I don't think it would be very comfortable to wear. And like this, it's literally just on show, I mean, as your hand would be, and like however you hold your hand, obviously apart from this way, but you can't really tell, and I love it. It's brand new, but one of my all-time faves. I'm sure this is going to be such a staple in my ring collection. Funnily enough, rings is something that I am growing to love more and more. I mean, there were times that I would barely ever wear them, but I'm really enjoying them now. I think my hands are like really big and I have really long fingers, and so sometimes I don't really love it, but these days if I'm not wearing rings, I almost feel a bit naked, like my hands just feel really naked, so I'm loving them at the moment. Moving on to a couple of bracelets next, and actually before I show you the bracelet, first up is my watch. I get so many questions about this watch. I wear it every day. I mean, since I started wearing this, which I think was March last year, I've not worn any other watch. I do have a few more watches within my collection, which maybe I might wear for like a special occasion or something, but day to day, this is my everyday watch. It is from Kate Spade, and it's a gold, like round face smartwatch. I believe they work with Fossil, and Fossil's smartwatch thing is like the Google, so Android, you get like Google Fit with this and so on. In that sense, it's maybe better than an iPhone watch, an Apple Watch. Gosh, maybe it's better than an Apple Watch because it can connect with like more phones, and I think sometimes there are some issues if you have an Apple Watch and not an iPhone, basically. But yeah, this one works. I have an iPhone, and this connects with my iPhone absolutely fine. I just download the Google Fit app, and I love it. It's great. It tracks my heart rate and so on. Battery life isn't great, if I'm being honest. Like, I have to charge it every evening. However, it's quite chunky, so I can't see myself sleeping with this on anyway, because I just think it would be uncomfortable to sleep in. But it's beautiful. I love this. Loads of you love this as well. I've had so many questions about this. I literally wear it all the time, and loads of people ask about it, and this is it. It's the Kate Spade one. Fairly pricey, but it is a smartwatch, but I love it. As I said, I haven't taken it off for like 2 years. Which leads us on to bracelets now, like actual bracelets rather than a watch. So the one that I currently do not take off is this one from Monica Vinader. It's part of their friendship bracelets collection, and I really like the Monica Vinader friendship bracelets. I think they're like beautiful. This is one kind of like a linear style. This might be from the linear collection. And then I have this one which has 5 little circles, I suppose. I used to wear these two together a lot. I might even just start wearing them together again. It really depends on my moods. Currently I'm only wearing one, but I used to wear both of them all the time. You can get Monica Vinader jewellery personalised for free or engraved for free. Final bracelet is also Monica Vinader, so all of the bracelets have been Monica Vinader. This is part of their collaboration with Doina, and this is stunning. It's one of those that is like a bit larger on me though, so it's definitely looser, and I usually like to wear this on the side of my watch just to add a little something extra. But yeah, it's looser, you can't really adjust this, so that's my only criticism of it. But I think that's like kind of the vibe with a bracelet like this, to be honest with you. But it's great. It's more of a like chunky kind of interlocked detailing, very pretty if you ask me. I'm sure they do like similar necklaces, which leads us on to necklaces. I actually find necklaces quite challenging to purchase and to find ones that are like perfectly suited to me and like to my style and like my outfits and so on. So I feel like when I find a good one, I will literally like wear it to death, like wear it all the time. So yeah, let's start off with the ones that I'm currently wearing. I've layered on quite a few because I'm talking about gold jewellery. I've literally layered on as much jewellery as possible today. But yeah, let's start off with this little one here. This one is the newest in my collection, pretty sure. This one I got for Christmas, and it's from Missoma. It's my first jewellery item from Missoma or Missoma, and like people love it, and I was just really, I don't know, I always wanted something from the brand. And then I spotted this, which I just thought was stunning. I really love gold and green stones together, like emerald. I think they work really beautifully together, and I really love this. This is definitely like more of a choker style, which I'm sure you can tell. I have it on the like loosest setting here, and this is as loose as it will go. But the reason I wanted this one was for it to be more of a layering piece anyway. I had summer in mind. Like in the winter I don't layer this much because usually I'm wearing like big jumpers and roll necks and so on. So it's actually one that I cannot wait to wear in the summer. But today I've layered it with this chain necklace, which is Monica Vinader. I've had this for so long. It's expensive but amazing. I really love it. I've actually got it slightly shorter, so to get the length that I want, or to like adjust it, what I've done is tightened it here so it's just a little bit looser. You can actually remove the extra chains, but they don't bother me at the back of my neck, so I usually just leave it and adjust this to whatever length I want. It can be slightly longer, it can be slightly shorter, it can be more of a choker style. The possibilities are endless. I mean, one year I even wore this as a bracelet rather than a necklace, so you really have a lot of possibilities with a necklace like this, which is why I absolutely adore it and 100% think it's worth the hefty price tag. Then this medallion is probably one that you've seen the most on me. I wear this so much. This is actually a mix. The medallion is from Monica Vinader and it's perfect if you ask me. I've had it for so many years. I know more people with this as well who absolutely love it, and it's just a staple really. But then the chain, or the necklace chain I suppose, is actually from a brand called Merci Maman, which is a French brand, and they do like nice jewellery pieces as well. And so I had this. I'm sure I had some other pendants on this, but I wasn't really wearing it so much. But I loved that this was kind of a dotted, yeah, maybe it's got like little dots and then line, dot, line, dot, line, and I thought that worked really nicely, and so that's actually what I paired it with. So just goes to show that if you just want to like splurge on a nice medallion or something, you can actually wear other necklaces and just join the two together, which is a really nice thing to be able to do, so that you can mix and match different pendants with the same sort of necklace. For another choker style, I have this rope effect necklace from Gold Luna. This, I think you can see even just by me holding it up, but this is a different shade of gold. This is definitely more of a like lighter yellow style gold, whereas the ones that I'm wearing today I would say are like mid-tone, and like the darkest I have is probably like this one. I don't know, it might be hard to come across on camera, but with the naked eye you can definitely tell. This is beautiful though. I wear it quite a lot. I just find it hard to pair it with other necklaces already in my collection because the colour is like slightly off, but I still love it. I've had it for a while. I wear it quite a lot in my videos as well. I think it looks really beautiful. From Daisy Jewellery, I have this really pretty pearl drop necklace. This one's very delicate, and I like this one a lot in the summer months because it's just slightly less chunky. So I feel like if you're wearing something quite light and quite summery, it's quite nice to like match your jewellery as well, rather than wearing something that is too chunky and like too over the top, I suppose. So I really love this one. It's Daisy Jewellery, as I said. This one's slightly yellower as well, so actually these two would look really nice together. Don't know if I've ever worn these two together, you know, and I actually think they would work really beautifully. So maybe that will be the little selection that I'll wear in my next video, because I think they would work beautifully together. And speaking of pearl jewellery, this is my second pearl drop necklace. This one is quite new, Monica Vinader as well. So this is the sort of stone pendant. It's actually the same stone as the ring I have, which I really like. This necklace is far chunkier. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell, but it's definitely just thicker and a chunkier style of necklace. So it's been really great in the winter time. Easily my most worn throughout the winter because it's slightly lower, so it comes at a slightly lower length, and it's just makes a bit more of a statement, I suppose. So it's a bit more obvious for you to see this over a high neck jumper, for example, and over your knitwear. This one, in my opinion, still stands out quite a lot, whereas some of these that I'm wearing would probably get like a little bit lost because they are so small. In my opinion, necklaces and accessories like this are great because you can really mix and match them with the seasons, and I think that's really fab. This next one I got in the summer, and it is just a small pendant. This pendant is like my initial pendant. It's in like that bubble style, which was quite popular around the summer months. I got this from Zara. It was only £3.99 and really loved it. I was looking for one of these for ages, and when I spotted it on Zara I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best day. So I was really excited about that. I got the pendant by itself, and then this was just a necklace that I had lying around. It's actually a Thomas Sabo necklace chain. So yeah, paired those two together. As I said, it's really great if you just buy pendants. You can pair them with other necklaces that you have in your collection already, which is what I did here. But I love the bobble style of this. It's another one that I think is quite nice in the summer. I could actually change this into a longer necklace and it would be really nice in the winter months as well, but I was just desperate for a nice little initial like this, and I'm very happy that I had this one now. Which leads us on to my final necklace, the final one that I wanted to share with you. This one is from Daisy Jewellery. It's another one that has been in my collection for the longest time. The chain of this one is so nice. It's got such intricate chain-like detailing, which I think is really nice and quite unusual. I don't have any other necklace that looks like this, which I really love. And then it is a hexagonal pendant, so unusual. Again, this was also from the Estee Lalonde collection, and I'm pretty sure that this is still available now as well, so I will link it down below if it is. It's just another piece that I really love, that I get a lot of wear out of, and so obviously I had to include it in my favourites. So there you have it, a look through my jewellery favourites, my gold jewellery favourites, ranging from rings, necklaces, bracelets, my watch, and earrings, of course, how could I forget. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of some of my favourite gold jewellery pieces. Do let me know if you want to see a wider, like, full collection video. It's definitely something that I could work on if you are interested in it, but for now I really wanted to just go over my favourites, go over the items that I wear time and time again, because they are the pieces that I often get the most questions about, so of course I wanted to be able to answer those questions for you. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any requests for upcoming videos, leave me a comment down below. Let me know in the comments as well which piece was your favourite. I would really love to know. A very big thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed, and I will see you all soon for my next video. A very big thank you for watching. Bye!